Fix the chat and get set up. I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippianlife. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in that, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. But these morning live streams are all about the cards. Tarot, Oracle, and I am going to do everything I can to get this party started. Start my list of 13 people. 13 people. My list of 13. Hopefully get it filled. Today's live stream may be a little different because of the time change. So bear with me, my friends. Get all chat or live chat hooked up. I feel like we're crooked. There we go. Make sure my chat is working. Perfect. Email. Perfect. There. I'll start shuffling the cards in a minute. Hopefully you have coffee, my friends. See if I can highlight that at the top of the chat. Okay, so it's being difficult. I don't know what's going on, my friends. But happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, for some reason my laptop is in and out. Hopefully not up here though. Let me get these cards shuffled. I haven't used them since this morning. Paul, hello, welcome. How are you, my friend? Aniket, hello. Paul, would you like to be put on the list? It's a list for a card pull. These are tarot, so I shuffle them until 3 cards fall out, and then we consult the oracle. I shuffle these until 1 falls out. So sure, all right, Paul, I have you number 1 on the list. Aniket, you are 2nd. ENB, hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list? Well, welcome. Welcome, and thank you for being here. Manny, Mammy, hello, welcome. No, it's not you, Aniket, it's me. We had to, daylight savings time is over. So we had to switch our clocks back an hour. So it's probably messed up for everybody. ENB, you are 3rd. No moderators yet. Paul is 1st. All right, I thought I saw somebody else in here. Mammy is 4th. All right. All right, let me get this shuffled up really good. One more time. Actually, one more time. And this will be for Paul. Alexis, hello. Welcome. I love the name Alexis. My granddaughter is Alexis. Let me get 3 cards for Paul, and then I will add you to the list, Alexis. 1. And this one, because it flipped. 2. That's a good card to have. And 3. Wow. You have 3 major arcanas, Paul. Let me put Alexis on the list. This makes you... No, all this... I do this for free. It's fun. For fun. I am a reselling grandma. I work from home. On my breaks, because you have to take a break from what you're doing. This is what I do. My hobby is cards. One more good shuffle of the Oracle for Paul. G, hello, welcome. Thank you. This is a new edition this Halloween. Not the plant, just the skeleton. And you're tuning in from Maine. Welcome. 21. Oh, yeah, right, I wish. Actually, not really. When I was 21, I was pregnant. Anyways. No, 54. Actually, I am 54. Let's put G on the list as well. G, you are number 6. All right. Paul, are you ready? Mamie, thank you for mentioning that. I was going to say that as well. I do mention it that you can filter your notifications out. I appreciate you saying that. TWC, hello, welcome. We actually have one. Thank you. All right, Paul, do you have one? We love it. Paul, the first card you have is a major arcana. This is the Empress card. This card represents home. It's also an understanding card. So, when components align, more creates more. More laughter creates more laughter. More anger and fighting creates more anger and fighting. So, it's an understanding card that more creates more. And again, yes, it represents home. You have the Lover's card, which is another major arcana. This one is a positive energy card, and it can represent a Gemini. And it says that nothing should be held back. Be open and transparent, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability and weakness. This card also represents success and fun and unexpected... Okay. Success and unexpected blessings from above. If anybody's new, first of all, welcome and thank you for being here. And next, if you're wondering what the heck I'm reading from, I have my... Oh, crap, I just lost my page. I have my own grimoire notebook, a cheat sheet. And that's what I'm reading from. You also, Paul, you have another major arcana. The appearance of all major arcanas represents that there is a powerful current in your life right now. Whatever is going on, it's very powerful. You have the Tower card, another major arcana. It represents that it has been a sudden change. It's most likely already happening. It also represents the end of restriction. So you see the lightning bolt hitting the tower. When lightning strikes, it just destroys everything. This is that sudden change. But also, the card wants you to know, Paul, that when lightning does strike, this card represents through no fault of your own. We're not responsible for where the lightning strikes. So it represents a sudden change. This is already happening, and it can represent the end of restriction as well. Now, your oracle card for the day, Paul, is curiosity. So I'm going to take this opportunity to mention, this is the card we're using now, or the deck we're using. Just a standard Rider Tarot deck. You can find them at any bookstore, online, selling, anywhere. This one is the important one today. The Urban Crow Oracle. I think you have to order these. I'm not sure if you can find these anywhere. So a review time, I say it all the time, reviews. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description box of the video. But this is what we're using for oracles today. Let me know what you think. These are one of my favorite oracle decks that I own. And I have like 13 decks of cards. Kathy, hello, welcome. David, hello, welcome. All right, let's continue. Paul, curiosity. And just so that Kathy knows, everybody is welcome here. Again, I stress the fact that I just do this for fun. I've been reading cards for 34 years. Jimmy, Suren, hello, welcome. Suren, let me get you on the list. You are number 7. Jimmy, how are you? Are you feeling better, my friend? Don't. He's like, don't put me on the list. I'm not going to be here long. He's like, hello, gotta go. See you later, bye. So, Paul, this card says an open door is an open invitation for this brave crow. It says this is the perfect time to consider what treasures you will find when you're brave enough to explore. This card asks that you open doors, look inside, analyze the situation. This is the time to dig in and do your research. This card also indicates that you're just scratching the surface. The possibilities are vaster than you are currently seeing. But you must be inquisitive. When you start asking questions, a path will unfold. When curiosity appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. So, my friends, thank you for being here. Anakat, I am trying. I don't know what is going on with I tried to add you as a moderator earlier. Jimmy, you crack me up. Suren, let me try it up here. There we go. Or not Suren. I apologize. You guys. Again, I'm not a professional. I have no clue what I'm doing. All right. Try that. There. Jimmy, I'm so glad you're feeling better too. All right. Paul, I hope you liked your cards. I'm going to take this opportunity to mention anybody in the chat. If you are interested in a free in-depth card reading, that is 10 plus cards. These are free. Send me an email. I would be happy to. Just to let you know, I am booked very far out into November. But you'll be on the list. Paul, you are welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the first one. I usually like to make a joke out of it and say thank you for being the first victim. But no, I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. Amanda, did I miss? I did. Amanda, hello. Amanda, you are number 8. Anaket, it is your turn. You guys, don't let your coffee get cold. It is, after all, coffee club. How many of you were here this morning at 7:30 for our workouts? Kiran? All right, let me. So I have a cousin. Her name is Kira. Spelled like that without the N. So, but I don't think yours is spelled Kieran. Is it Kieran? Do you have your own channel, Kieran? because that's what we're all about. There's a lot of people who have their own YouTube channels, a lot of digital creators, content creators in the chat. And that's what we're all about is giving a hand up. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I got caught in the chat. Like Dan. Kieran. Kieran. 2. All right, Aniket, one more. So Aniket is now an original. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And an oracle. TWC, you never did say whether you wanted to be added to the list or not for a free card pull. If so, you would be number 9. Really? Kieran means sunlight or sun rays. I like that. Okay, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All right. So, Aniket, the very first card you have is the 2 of Pentacles. Pentacles represents the winter time. It also represents something happening slow. And it generally years. That's how slow. So the 2 represents balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. More important, for everything you do, make sure someone else does something as well. So keep a balance. 2, being closer to a 1 than a 10. 1 is the start of a cycle, the start of something new. 10 being the completion. So this 2 also represents the need to organize. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're definitely needed. Binary Nest. Hello, welcome. I'm the worst card player ever. Unless it's Tarot and Oracle. You also have the 5 of Wands. This card is, well, it's a halfway point between 1 and 10. It is a call to put boundaries in place. Now, this is where I take the opportunity to mention boundaries are not walls to keep people out. Pardon me, I squealed. Me, my husband would say. I'm not going to tell you what my husband would say. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. So this is also a push and shove card. It's a competition in the name of the game. If it were serious, it would be a sword card. So competition in the name of the game. You will win. You'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing to you, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. Remember, it's time to put boundaries in place. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles is an abundance card, a GAINZ. Monetary, material, harvest, heart, soul, everywhere. Anywhere that you can enrich your life and make it better is a pentacle. And when you have 10, it represents the master. It is a structure card. And to keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. But now remember, I said the 10 is the completion of the cycle. And it frees you up to start something new. So, again, keep the outcome in mind. And that's lasting security and wealth. But the card says, it's now time for you to slow down. Take it easy. Let others take on more responsibilities. You need to delegate now. This card symbolizes a well-established foundation. It symbolizes family harmony and fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Your oracle for the day is the distraction card. I'm trying not to concentrate on the chat because if I do, we'll never get through the list. So if I've missed anybody, oh my gosh, yeah, we work out Monday through Friday, and the most important thing is to surprise your muscles so they never know what to expect. So that's what we do. This card represents that someone or a situation may be calling you away from what you need to focus on, Aniket. And as a result, you may end up losing something of value. This card says, where are you turning your attention? Will it prove beneficial or will it be a waste of your time and your resources? The appearance of this card, this card appears when your attention is focused on daydreaming or engaging in activities that take you away from doing the work that in the end will create success. This card distraction can be as simple as being lured into binging your favorite show. And you guys, truth be told, confession time, that is me. I can so easily be lured into binge watching Netflix. Not sponsored, I just love it. Or into alright, so distraction can be as simple as being lured into binging your favorite show or focusing on a flight of fancy that will prove to be nothing more than a waste of your time. Now, when this card is pulled, you may need to consider if the situation you are inquiring about is nothing more than a distraction, something that is taking your attention away from a more valuable opportunity. It may also serve as a warning that a successful conclusion may be at risk due to something drawing your attention away from the goal. Oh my gosh, Jimmy. You sound like my son Dominic. When I mentioned that to him the first time, that's exactly what he did. He ran up to me and yelled, boo. He said, is that how you do it, Mom? I'm like, no, Dominic, not at all. Okay. ENB, it is your turn. My chat, I don't know what's going on with it, but you are so welcome. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate your help, too. We're probably going to need it. ENB, I will stay focused. It's hard to stay focused when I have this my husband bought me. Oh, she can't even see it. I'm trying not to eat them. Want to save them for like later. Because that I really believe the only way to survive a scary movie is chocolate. You have to have chocolate. Otherwise, you're not going to survive it. Oh my gosh. Oh, you have to. You have to get your own Halloween candy. First of all, we live out in no man's land. So nobody's coming out here. The only ones that do are, and actually they don't anymore, were the super local kids. But they're all probably grown up and have little kids of their own now. So nobody comes here. We stop by, see the grandkids. But most of the time they're doing their own thing now because they're all grown up. So I agree with TWC. Just get your own candy. Jimmy, I know it. I know it. They truly, I'm going to try not to. I know, I'm like, don't look at the chat. All right, E and B. Jimmy, quit distracting me. The first card you have is he's like, how come you're taking it out on me? Where's hope? The first card you have is the Six of Cups. This card represents that something has just recently happened to you. Sixes are a leveling up card, just that one step above the halfway point. So that represents something has just happened to level up. It also represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. This card can represent a reunion. Maybe you're going to bump into somebody from the past, maybe an old school friend, or the rekindle of something from your past. And I need to stress that does not mean it has to be a relationship being rekindled. Maybe you put something, a hobby, or we'll say a hobby, that you love, but you put it on the back burner because it just wasn't quite time. It could be the rekindle of something like that. So I need to stress that it does not mean the rekindle of an old relationship. I mean, it can, but it just means the rekindle of something from your past. I have to stress that. And we also have the Empress card, a major arcana. This card represents home. It's a neutral energy card. It is an understanding card. Again, it represents home. Understanding that more creates more. It's first of all, more creates more. More laughter creates more laughter, and harmony, joyfulness creates more joyfulness. Anger creates more anger, and fighting creates more fighting. So this is a reap what you sow card. Again, it represents home. You also have the Eight of Pentacles representing GAINZ. The 8 is the journeyman card. I told you the 10 was the master. So the 3 is an apprentice in the Pentacles. 8 is a journeyman. A 10 is a master. This card represents that you have been working hard or studying hard for a long time on something important to you. This card says that you need to keep going with this path, whatever it is, work or training, studying, whatever it is. It's been a long road with a lot of time and money spent. The card says that you have acquired, the skills you have acquired will serve you well, and you have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well. It says it's keep working toward your goal. You have a major arcana, the devil. Don't freak out. It's not an evil card. It's not bad. This card says that you're avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. You can do it. And there are many of us do this. We won't do it because, well, we're afraid of it. My friend, you can do it. So again, it says stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. You can do it. The card also, because there's always another meaning. The card wants you to know that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. You have the Hierophant, who is a major arcana. This is a positive card. It can represent a Taurus. This card says that you should seek wisdom. It says seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. So again, E and B, you literally know this person. This person's been there, done that, and they probably got a t-shirt for their effort. If not, they probably got a real thick document with a couple signatures on it in the closet. You know, so again, you literally know this person. They don't lie. They don't sugarcoat things. You don't have to fact check the things they tell you. So go to them, talk to them. They literally reveal the sacred. They steer you in the right direction. Or if nothing at all, they'll at least be a good ear for you to talk to, and they won't gossip about you behind your back. Your oracle for the day is the Battle card. This has come up a few times recently. You may find that defensive feelings are brewing. Now that may be from within or from an external source. If you have perhaps stepped on some toes or entered into someone's territory uninvited, my friend, be prepared to deal with the consequences. This card may also indicate that you will need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate your space. Take notice of the crows on the wires. They're not involved. They're just watching to see which bird is the victor. Now, this may indicate when it comes to your situation in the battle that is brewing, there may not be much in the way of outside support for either side. This could be an advantage or disadvantage, my friend, depending on your position. I don't know what is going on with my chat down here, but I hope I'm keeping up with everybody. Mamie, you are next. Your feelings are offensive. Let's see if you want to know what, speaking of offensive and defensive, my football team lost yesterday. Everybody in my family, their football team won, but not mine. Fast, hello, welcome. Mamie, you are next. Concentrate. Stay focused. Jindriska, hello, welcome. I should say welcome back, my friend. I'll put you on a list in just a moment. This is for Mamie. We just need a couple of 3. We just need 3 to row. Yes, I like Zen. Zen. Same thing, just with a candle in a dark room. Nice. Good for India. Congratulations. All right. I just need 3 cards. I have to concentrate. 1. That's a good one to start with. 1, 2, 3. Now we need an oracle. Let's put Jindriska on here. Siri? Siri. Hello, welcome. I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name. Janika, hello, welcome. How are you today? Siri is... How about if we call you Morgan, just in case I accidentally set off people's AI. Morgan is tuning in from the UK. All right, concentrate. There it is. Okay, let's add people to the list. Siri. Oh, Morgan. Janika. And Fast. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. If you want on the list, let me know. Fast, you would be number 12. All right, Mamie. The first card you have is the Four of Wands. The Wands represents the springtime. It's a yes card. It's positive, and it also represents something happening fast, generally days. So this card is it's a four, right? It's a welcome or a celebration. It can represent a visit, maybe a family visit, maybe a visit home. But the most important thing is that it is very joyous, welcoming. And you can see on the card that the people in the front are like jumping up and down. They're so happy their feet are not even on the ground. That's how joyous this visit is going to be. And there are already people there in the background celebrating. They cannot wait to see you. Is it pronounced Carrie? Thank you. I'm curious myself. You also have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, the Cups is a yes card. It's positive. It represents the summertime. It represents something happening slow, like months. It is Carrie. Thank you. I'll remember that. Where did I just put you? So, Carrie, you are number 10. The Eight of Cups represents that you have been on a plateau. You may feel like everything you've done yields absolutely no results, maybe even backward movement. But the appearance of this card represents that there is finally forward movement. You can see on the card there's an eclipse. That signifies transience and rarity. This card it represents changes needed for growth, and it is of importance to avoid a state of stagnation. Yes, thank you. It appears all over social media. I really wish people wouldn't use it there either, because I have children, grandkids, and they just don't need to read that. I appreciate everybody being nice and supporting me, but please just, a little more respect it's all. We also have the World card for Mamie. This is a major arcana. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents a successful completion, but a slow successful completion. We all know the world spins slow. Example I use for a successful completion, slow successful completion, is you may have chosen a career where you have to go to school for a while. Successful, but longer. So the time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. It represents triumph, success, permanency, freedom, realization, unity, slow, successful. Your oracle for the day. I love these cards. You guys let me know what you think about them. So don't forget, when I upload the video, I always upload my lives. Go ahead and put a comment in there on the cards that I've been using. Isolation. So even when surrounded by a group, we have all experienced the feeling of being alone at some time or another. You may need to consider if you are holding back input out of fear of expressing an unpopular opinion. This card may also indicate a group or a community that didn't connect with your beliefs, causing you to feel ostracized. Use this time to look inward, examining what ideas or insights come to mind. This card may also indicate a need to remove yourself from a situation to quiet your mind and contemplate your next move. This person, oh my gosh. This card may bring to the surface feelings associated with abandonment and can represent a block centered around a fear that your actions may lead to be not being accepted or removed from a group. The fear of being cast aside may result in you withholding your potential, limiting it. You'll withhold ideas and or suppress inspiration. I apologize. I got distracted by the chat moving. Let me hold this down a little lower. For example, if you grew up in a home where lack and scarcity of resources was a dominating factor, and now as an adult, you have an opportunity to create financial freedom. The fear of no longer fitting in with your family may prevent you from reaching your greatest potential. All right, that one took a little while to get out. Alexis, you are next. Alexis. Jimmy, have a great day. Thank you for being here. Are you going to the theater? All right, so this is for Alexis. Mamie, you are welcome. Thank you for being here and being patient. A lot of times, the list grows huge fast. And sometimes it's hard to even get to the bottom of the list. So again, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here and your patience. Yes, Jimmy is, and he's an actor. He sings opera. He's a yoga. Oops, Jimmy's still here. Instructor or certified. Yeah. Okay, so Alexis, the first card you have is the Five of Cups. Cups represent our emotions. It represents the summertime. So the 5 is a halfway point between the 1 through 10. You are on a cycle. This is a halfway point. And this is a call for you to put boundaries in place. And I'll say again, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are doors to keep you safe. This card represents loss. You can see that 3 cups are tipped over and 2 stand. It represents that 3 have been, let me flip this. I want to make sure I say it properly. 3 have been taken and 2 are left. And because of this loss card, you may have feelings of shame or guilt associated with it. This card can also represent an inheritance, or from a father, or an inheritance from a male figure in your family. This card also can represent that you need to turn your back on past mistakes. You have the King of Cups. This card is a dignity card, and it says to maintain your composure, set a good example, and be the person you would want supporting you. And the card I like to use an example is the Hierophant. That is the person who's been there, done that, They speak the truth. They walk the truth. They live the truth. So be that person. Again, it's a dignity card. And maintain your composure. And you never know. There may be people watching you. And when I say that, I don't mean it in a bad way, like what's Alexis going to do next? I mean it in a way like they may be looking up to you. You may be a role model and you don't even know it. So it's a dignity card. You have a major arcana, the Lovers. This just came up earlier. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. And it represents success and unexpected blessings from above. It says nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability or weakness. Be open and transparent. Whatever this cycle is, be open and transparent. You cannot go wrong. David, hello, welcome. Your oracle for the day is the Sacred Space card. And this card says that maybe your sacred space is your home. Maybe it's your room or the beach, a favorite path in the woods. This card may also point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings comfort and nurtures your development. This is your sanctuary. When you receive this card, it is a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It is a time to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. So make time to connect with this space, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit. David is from Canada. We just rode our motorcycles to Canada not long ago. It was the best. Oh my gosh, I loved it. I even have footage of it in my adventures. What's it called? Adventure Time? So I have a playlist because I have thousands of videos, and they're all categorized. I think it's Adventure Time. Yeah, they're in the adventure category. You'll find snowmobiles, motorcycles, side-by-sides, e-bikes, walking, all kinds of, you just never know. G, my friend, are you still here? It is your turn. And then Suren. No, I'm not going out in this chilly weather in the hot tub. Not at the moment. I have to prepare myself. A lot of my subscribers remember the story I told about the hot tub and being cold. Yeah. So we were, I think it was like a Christmas Eve or a New Year's Eve. Anyway, we were out in the hot tub enjoying the snow and the stars in the sky. And it was time to go in. So I get out first. My husband's like, you go in and I'll put the cover on the hot tub. So I get out of the hot tub. I take a blanket, a comforter, I don't care. And I wrap up in it. And then I start running and I wiped out. Face first in foofy poofy snow everywhere. Yeah, so I try to avoid that. No more cold. I love the hot tub, but that snow when you wipe out sucks. We woke up Sunday morning a little discombobulated. No, Carrie's an author? Really? That is... Let me read. Let me read before it goes away. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Oh, well, if you're just doing your own book, that's what I have. I started off small because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to need a lot of room. I need way more room. I'm rewriting it in, I have 2 notebooks, 2 5-subject notebooks. So, oh, we also have this card too. So get yourself a whole bunch of subjects and make sure each one is only for that. Discombobulated. So I have DIYs in my playlist as well. And there's videos on how to make your own junk journals. So, Carrie, you can make your own junk journal and use it as your grimoire, too. I have one right here. So this is, I made this, everything. This is the book I used. The last drawer. So I tore, it was already a book that was ruined. So I didn't tear apart a perfectly good book. But, so yeah, I have videos on how to make your own junk journal and on how to make your own journal jewelry. Yeah, so you could totally do that. And it's totally up to you. It's fun. You do whatever you want. But yeah, I've had this thing forever. I even have a video on it of going through it. But I have a junk journal because you use junk mail and stuff like that. Envelopes to store stuff. Those, I don't know, people who are subscribers, those of you who are new who probably don't know, but this is my daughter when she got married. My daughter passed away. So yeah, this is my daughter and her wife when they were married. So that is in there. I even have little pages where I have, this is me when I was a little girl. Just stuff added in there. I thank you. She was diagnosed with stage 4 renal disease when she was a young lady. When I say young lady, I mean she was a teenager. She was diagnosed with melanoma, and melanoma is the highest cancer at the time. I have not done any research on it since, but it is like the cancer that will kill you the most. I don't know how to say it, but so it metastasized. Oh, Carrie, you're welcome. All right, concentrating. G, yeah. 3 of Wands. I have a tattoo. So when my daughter passed away, her wife and her ex-husband outlined her handprint for me. So I got it filled in this year. Took me, I don't remember how many settings. May, June, July, August. 4 settings to do it, to fill it in. They're her birth flowers. All right. So we can overcome. We learn. What is this? A 3? Yep. A 3 of Wands, G. This is an advancement card. So remember, Wands is a yes. It's positive. It represents something positive, something good, something fast happening in days. It represents new horizons and promises. Now, on the 1 through 10, 3 is closer to a 1 than a 10. It represents, it's an activating card. You must activate yourself to stay true to this cycle or path that you are on. You have the Hierophant, a major arcana. This is a positive card, and it can represent a Taurus. And it says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. Now, again, remember, this is literally somebody you know. They don't lie. You don't have to fact check what they say. They've been there, they've done that. So go to them, talk to them, and they'll help you. They'll steer you in the right direction. You have a major arcana, the Lovers, another positive. It represents success and unexpected blessings from above. It says nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability and weakness. Be open and transparent. You have the Queen of Swords. This card is becoming a fast favorite of mine in the tarot deck. One moment, please. The Queen of Swords is a woman. This may be you or somebody you know. This woman is wise, direct, ambitious, and they speak sharply. That's why it's a sword. This woman says, or this card says, say what you think. Say what you think. More important, it says to be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident. Be straightforward. And you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. This is coming a fast favorite of mine. You also have the Chariot card, which represents that you may have felt that you've been on a plateau. So, in the zodiac, Cancer is the Chariot card. And we all know a crab is a Cancer. And the crab moves sideways, representing a plateau. The appearance of this card, though, represents that there's finally forward movement. It is a victory card. It is a yes card. It's positive. Again, forward movement in that you should take the road less traveled. And what that means is if everybody's going this way for an opportunity, go the other way. There will be more opportunities. There will be more doors open for you, the fearless one that goes the other direction. So be a leader, not a follower. Your oracle for the day is routine. Now, this card speaks to the things we do out of habit because it is part of who we are. Generally, what is expected of us. In many ways, routine creates stability. My friend, it can also lead to stagnation or getting into a rut. This card wants you to ask yourself, are you in a routine that makes a foundation for success? Or are you merely going through the motions because you don't know what else to do? Or is it, I always pronounce that word wrong, merely. That word. Oh my gosh, I'm not a professional. English was not my forte in school. Neither was math. Recess was. Lunch. All right. Suren, my friend, it is your turn. Oh, my coffee is cold, you guys. I have to get some coffee. It's a good thing it's not very far. Right there. I hope my coffee bar isn't dirty. Okay, that's it. No more. That's 2 show and tells today. All right. So, Suren, are you ready, my friend? And then Amanda will be next. So I am streaming up here, but because I'm a grandma and my glasses have 3 different prescriptions in it, I am chatting down here on my laptop where it's zoomed, but my chat keeps disconnecting. Me too. Me too. My math is, I mean, always did well in math, and I've had to take multiple tests for jobs, which includes a whole lot of math, and I always did well. But yeah, it was the other stuff that math, the stuff that it was like, really, seriously, do I need to know that? Janika, you are on the list 7, and I am on number 7. So I'll take this opportunity to mention, I always say these are free. But some people can't stick around till the end. So if you want to be next, guaranteed next, a super chat is required. But other than that, I have you on the list as number 11. And I'm here for about 45 more minutes. So we should definitely get to you. I can't blame Jimmy for talking too much, keeping me distracted, so it's not his fault. All right, Suren. The first card you have is the 3 of Pentacles. This is a positive card. So, Pentacles represents something slow, years. It represents this winter time. The 3 of Pentacles is an apprenticeship card. Now, I mentioned earlier, 3 represents an apprentice, 8 is the journeyman card, and 10 represents the master. Apprenticeship and cooperation. Now, Suren, if you've been putting in applications for a job or a place to move, anything like that, this card is a good indication that you will be chosen, my friend. But remember, apprenticeship, it's the beginning of something, the start. And it requires cooperation. Let me see if I have anything else written for the 3. No. You have a major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. This card represents surprise change. It's a positive, it's a yes card. It is actually good old destiny and fulfilling it. So it says seize all opportunities. All opportunities. Grow, take risks if need be. Again, Suren, take risks if need be. Embrace good and bad luck the same, because we all know even in bad luck, we always learn something from it and we take it to the future. You have a 4 of Swords. This card represents rest and examination, because a new life awaits. Now this rest and examination is generally after conflict or stress. It also represents that you need to let go of things that are useless, that serve you no purpose anymore. In a case like this is when you need to be selfish. If it doesn't serve you in any way, shape, or form, get rid of it. Don't hold on to it. You have the major arcana, the Devil. This card says stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. You can do it. And it also wants you to remember that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. You can see the chains are around the person's neck, not their hands. So again, you can easily break free of this situation. Your oracle for the day is the Balance card. So this card represents, first of all, it wants to know if you've ever seen a bird thrown off balance by the wind. They may, have you ever noticed how even on windy days, crows and birds stay perfectly positioned on the thin wires? They seem almost unfazed or unbothered. When we are in balance, we meet external forces with our internal strength, giving each space to exist in harmony. When this card appears, you may need to call upon your inner strength, as an approaching situation may test your ability to be cool and composed. Just like the wind, it will make its presence known and then move along. This card may also appear if your daily schedule could use some reorganizing. Are you creating time for yourself, or is your day consumed with tasks that drain your energy? Do you have any 2s or 7s in here? No. 2s and 7s are organizers and reorganizers. We are in for a heck of a storm, my friends. I hope I don't lose you. But if I do, let me just say right now, you guys are the best. Thanks for being here. Even on a Monday. We have to make... Monday gets such a bad rap. Dave, hello, you found us. You are number 12. He's like, what? I haven't been a number 12 since I was a newbie, Tracy. Amanda, perfect timing. Oh my gosh. Perfect timing, Amanda. It is your turn. Marcia, hello, welcome. Marcia, you are number 13. My favorite number. One of my favorite numbers. So did any of you guys have to set your clocks back for the ending of daylight savings time? So it's Amanda's turn. Yes. Yeah, I don't know how many states participate in it. Is it Illinois? I believe Illinois does not. I could be wrong, though. I've only stayed in Illinois once, passing through. Amanda, you have 7 tarot cards. Oh, I know. It was so sad. So sad. Tennessee does. Arizona does not. My oldest son used to live in Arizona. He's like, it's just too hot, Mom. He said there's a lot of work in Arizona, but it is hot. All right, Amanda. Arizona is... I don't know if I'm right, but I was told it's for farmers. It was made for farmers, for the extra hours for farming. I could be wrong, but that is what I was told. And I really thought Illinois was part of that too. The first oracle, or the first card you have, Amanda, is the 10 of Pentacles. So congratulations on completing something. This card represents the master. It is the, it represents to keep, it's a structure card. It says to keep the outcome in mind and work toward it. But as the master, you can now slow down. It represents lasting security and wealth. It says that slow down, take it easy, and let others take more responsibilities. You need to delegate now. So this card represents a well-established foundation. family harmony, and fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Sunil, hello, welcome. Sorry about that. Sunil, how are you, my friend? No, but I will. As soon as I'm done with our live, I'm going to have something to eat. We have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups represents a relationship. Now remember, cups is our emotions. It's positive. It's yes. It represents something slow, generally months. So this relationship is everything positive and yes. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord, and more important, that which nature has sanctified, my friend. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles representing GAINZ. The Knight represents somebody who is reliable and dependable. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. My friend, this person is very commitment phobic. So you have been warned. Hold on, Amanda. Don't leave yet. Let's finish your cards. Your major arcana, the Lovers. This card represents success and unexpected blessings from above. Says nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability and weakness. Be open and transparent. You have the Ten of Cups, which represents domestic bliss. Enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. Also, the completion of the cycle. Running out of room. You have a Two of Pentacles representing it's time to organize. This is a balance, dedication, flexibility, and adaptability. More importantly, Amanda, for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. Keep a balance. Another one of my favorite cards, the Eight of Wands. This card represents something, first of all, it represents hope and exciting news and moving projects forward. So exciting news and moving things forward, this is going to be fast. You see how they're flying through the air? Fast. Speed toward end. It promises assured felicity. Your oracle for the day is the Protection card. This card was created when the person wanted everybody to feel protected at the moment. So, it is when we feel at ease that we can create and that we can grow. Hold this card when you need to feel at one with your higher self and divine spirit, as together they offer protection. This card is a sign to move forward, knowing that you are protected. Lean into its energy during times of stress or when you're feeling vulnerable. Doing so will allow you to shift your focus from fear and restriction to feeling confident to take action. And Jen Driska is next. And then Carrie, if Carrie is still here. Whoopsies. I know, it was a lot of cards. But it looks like you have a lot of good things going on in your life right now. But there's either someone, you or someone, is afraid of something. That commitment phobic thing. All right, Jindriska, this is for you. You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Keep working on yourself, Amanda. You're doing great things, and the cards just show it. Jindriska, the first card you have is an Eight of Swords. This card represents that you are restricting yourself, which means you're like, you're second guessing yourself. Hold on. Let me get this card. Am I close to Canada? Let me see. It took us a couple hours to get to Canada from here. On my motorcycle ride. That video is out. Yeah, it took us a couple hours. So the first card I have for Jindriska is the Eight of Swords. That says you are restricting yourself. It says stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. My friend, you can cope. And because of these things, these obstacles that you're creating, this card can also represent bad news on the horizon. You have the Three of Swords. So swords are, they represent something happening fast, like weeks. Wands are fast, but days. Swords are fast, weeks. The swords represents the autumn season, and arguing, fighting, petty conflict, discontent. The Three of Swords represents petty conflict, and that grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator, or it's just going to get worse. So again, the card represents removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, dispersion. Someone needs to act as mediator. You have the Empress card as a major arcana. The Empress represents home, and it's an understanding card that more creates more. So more fighting creates more fighting. More laughter creates more laughter. This is a reap what you sow card. You also have the Ace of Wands. Ace being the start of a new cycle, so congratulations on that. It represents, it's a yes, it's positive, something happening fast, days. And it says that never stop striving for what you want. Number one, important. Never stop striving for what you want. This card represents the urge to move on and set out and do something new. This something new could be a new neighborhood, a new career. You're full of pioneer spirit and it drives you forward. But you must make the first move and you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. Sarah, hello, welcome. We have the Curiosity for your Oracle card, Jindriska. And this card says, I like this card, it's cute. I like all of them, I know. Give me a break, you guys. An open door is an open invitation for this brave crow. This is the perfect time to consider what treasures you will find when you're brave enough to explore. This card asks that you open doors, look inside, analyze the situation. This is the time to dig in and do your research. This card indicates you are just scratching the surface. The possibilities are vaster than you're currently seeing. However, you need to get inquisitive. When you start asking questions, a path will unfold. So when curiosity appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and think like a researcher. Carrie, it is your turn. Oh, Sarah, welcome to the family. Somebody set another plate at the table. Honestly, though, welcome and thank you. Thank you. All right, Carrie. So Janika is after Carrie. And I will be adding more to the end of the list. So we're on number 10. I have a list of 13. So stick around. Masala puffed rice. All right, Carrie. We need 3 to row. One. Thank you, Jindriska. And thank you for your patience. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, something just flipped. Oh, and another one. All right, we'll keep those 3. And now an oracle. Sunil, I love your cooking. Yes. Oh my gosh, I know I mentioned before I would love to. I really would love to. I'm so busy and this is just kind of like a for fun. I would really like to, but I just kind of, I can't work it into my schedule at the moment, Sunil. Oh my gosh. But I watch your cooking videos every chance I can get. All right, Carrie. The first card you have is the 5 of Wands. Wands represents something happening fast, in days. It's a yes card. It's positive. But a 5 is a call for you to put boundaries in place. And remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. This 5 is a push and shove card. And it represents that competition is the name of the game. Game. If it was something serious, it'd be swords. You will win. You'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. Remember, boundaries. You have a 9 of Wands. 9 is a resting phase. Again, something positive, something happening fast in days. This says to surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. You see on the card, there, he's leaning on a wand. He has a bandage. The person has a bandage around their forehead. And then the other wands are surrounding him. So that's what it represents. While you are in this resting phase, whether it's to heal, or whatever it may be, surround yourself with people you know and trust. Now, these people have your back even when you're not around. That's the important part. You have the Queen of Cups. Cups representing, it's a yes, it's a positive. They represent our emotions and the summertime. The Queen says to follow your heart and intuition, but you need to look within to see where you could be more loving and caring. We are all that way. We could all be a little more loving and caring. But more important, my friend, you cannot go wrong right now. Tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. And your oracle for the day is the isolation card. This card may bring to the surface feelings associated with abandonment. It can represent a block centered around a fear that your actions may lead to not being accepted or removed from a group. The fear of being cast aside may result in you limiting your potential by withholding ideas or suppressing your inspiration. Um, This card may also indicate a group or a community that didn't connect with your beliefs, causing you to feel ostracized. It says use this time to look inward, examining what ideas or insights come to mind. This card may indicate a need to remove yourself from a situation to quiet your mind and contemplate your next move. Stephen, hello. Daniel, hello. Welcome, my friends. All right. Carrie. You're welcome. You are welcome, my friend. So I say it all the time through the whole live. If anybody's interested in a free in-depth reading, that's a whole layout, 10 plus cards. Send me an email. It's at the top of the chat. They're free. Yeah, I'll get back to you with the information I need. Janika, you are next. Oh, congratulations to the Dodgers. All right, Janika. I can't pin anything. It's just not working. Daniel is from South Africa. I think I knew that. I feel like I knew that. All right, Janika, let's see. There's two. Right? Yes. Really? No, that might have been a different one. I'm not sure. Was that a different Daniel? The list is full, but that doesn't mean I may be able to get extra people on there. We have plenty of time. I have a half an hour. And we're on number 11 right now. We just need an oracle for Janika. There it is. All right, so the first card I have is a major arcana, the Fool card. Now, this card's not calling you names. This card represents that you are finding a beginning at the end. It represents that you are on an unexpected journey and that you need to follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This is kind of a warning card. The Pentacles is a GAINZ card. Monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can enrich your life is a pentacle. But this is a warning card. This card represents somebody who is reliable, dependable, but when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic. So eyes wide open. You have a Three of A three of hearts. Oh my goodness gracious. A three of swords. This card represents petty conflict and that grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as a mediator or things are going to get worse. In my experience, in this time, day, and age, let bygones be bygones. Be the better person. You'll feel so much better for it. Trust me. Your oracle for the day is the caching. You may find yourself either keeping an idea or a possession hidden till the time is right, or you're simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear someone else may benefit from your release. Sometimes the moment is not right to move forward. However, it doesn't mean that that time will never arrive. Now, you may be working on a project that holds a great deal of promise, but you're unable to devote time and energy at the moment. Setting aside the idea doesn't mean you're giving it up. It just means you recognize there will be value in waiting. Caching may indicate that you will benefit from investing. It may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. Make sure you do your research. No knee-jerk reactions. We have plenty of time. I mean, we could throw Daniel in front of everybody. So how about if we just throw Daniel in right now, and then we'll continue with the list. Marsha, are you talking to me? My name? I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. These cards are jumping like crazy for Daniel. 1, 2, 3. Bless you, my friend, and thank you for being here. Hi. So this is my assistant. Finally showed up to work. You want to say hello? Come on, come say hi to everybody. Yes, you are the best. I know. Aw, yeah, we love you. She finally showed up. We just have to give her a moment. Okay. Okay. That's it. We're running out of time. Oh, don't get stuck. Oh, watch out. All right, get down. Watch out. That's the boss. Sarah, hello. Wait a minute. Sarah's like, oh, I've been here. I'm not going to say the VET word. We call it her play date for the day. Says that they don't think she has German Shepherd in her at all. When we got her, they thought, my son was told that they thought she had German Shepherd in her, but her play date says that she doesn't think that she has that in her. I'm going to do one of the doggy DNAs on her. I have to schedule that in too. All right, Daniel, your first card is a major arcana, the Strength card. It's a positive. It's a yes card. It can represent a Leo. This card represents through inner strength. It's power, courage, and being generous. It says be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. You have the Knight of Pentacles. And she's a big baby for us. For her family, she's a big baby. Now, if she doesn't know you, that's something different. This just popped up for somebody else. It's a warning card. Now, this person is reliable and dependable. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. So this person is very commitment phobic. Now, it can be you, somebody you know. You have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands represents, it's a conflict and self-defense card. It's also a call to reorganize. So whatever might be a conflict or stress, reorganizing could quite possibly take care of it. You also have the Fear for your Oracle card. Your Oracle for the day is the Fear card. When this card appears, you may need to consider looking inward and checking in to see where you have allowed fear to limit your potential. As the saying goes, fortune favors the brave. So just as the crow on the card reaps the benefits of a field of untapped potential, as the fearful crows hold back, you can see the fearful crows holding back, you too have an opportunity where fear keeps others at bay. But for you, the fearless, all you need to do is swoop in and seize the moment. Dave, it is your turn. Aw, Labrador. They are very good dogs. A Labrador is a very good dog. Very good family dog. I believe they have webbed feet because they swim in the water. Is that right? Is that the way it is with Labradors? A Shorkie named Harley. I know, I hear you talk about him in your videos once in a while, Marcia. I've seen him a few times in your videos. All right, Dave. He went to a parade. Well, maybe he'll be back. Maybe he'll watch the video. We just need an oracle for Dave. You are welcome. Oh, the Dodgers parade. Of course he is. How funny. That's great. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law went to the Buffalo Bills game yesterday. And yeah, so they were having a very good time. So the first card you have, Dave, is the Seven of Wands. Again, this is a conflict and self-defense card. It's a call to reorganize. You have an Ace of Swords. This card represents victory and a new cycle. This new cycle is decisive, cutting, and purposed, and may very well be singular since it's an ace. And it also, it may also show a downsizing is required. So there's that as well, Dave. You have the Hanged Man, a major arcana. This card represents that the choices you have made have put yourself in your situation, whether it be good or bad situation. But the card wants you to know that there are fun things that can delay you for good reason. So it's a patience card, wisdom, circumspection, trials, sacrifices, waiting, and delays. But not to forget, there can be fun things that delay you for good reason. I know the Bills won. I was very sad about that, because you guys all know my favorite team is anybody who can beat Buffalo. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm a Miami Dolphin fan, and my team did not win. We have the Page of Swords. My team is not a winning team this year. The Page of Swords says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Oh my gosh, I just totally read the wrong one. I apologize. This card says, withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. More important, don't forget that the sword of criticism has two edges. The judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. You have a major arcana, the Lover's card. It's a positive. It's a yes card. It can represent a Gemini. It says it does represent success and unexpected blessings from above. So be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability and weakness. Your oracle for the day is the communication card. This brings the message to speak up. State what you want. You may think people know your needs and desires, but that's not the case. Now is the time to articulate your wishes. This card asks you get clear on what you want, so there will be no misunderstanding or confusion later. Now, this card may point to a situation on an earthly level, but my friend, it may indicate that you need to be clearer with what you want when communicating with your spirit guides or your higher self. Are you being too vague? Are you asking for what you want exactly? Christy, hello, good morning. Marcia, you are next. I love football. I love a good football game. I don't care who wins, truthfully. All right, Marcia. Is Sarah still here? I believe I should have some extra space. Fran Dog, hello, welcome. New Zealand. Thanks for tuning in from New Zealand. And an oracle from Marcia. Fran Dog, I am in New York. Marcia, the first card we have for you is the Ten of Wands. This card represents the completion of a cycle. And it represents that responsibilities. Okay. It says that you have shouldered too much, and it's time to pass it on. Now, this too much can be responsibilities or burdens. Because of passing it on, you are going to reap fortune, gains, and success. You see how the wands are all Nice, neat, bundled, easy to carry, easy to pass off to somebody else. You have a major arcana, the World card. This card represents a slow, successful completion. It says the time has come to venture forth, Marcia. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. You have the Page of Wands. This card represents a successful completion, just like the World card, but that it's going to take a longer time frame, just like the World card says. So conjure your brilliance. Burst out, be proud, be active, and creative. Your oracle for the day is the Isolation card. This has popped up a couple of times today. And it says this card may indicate a group or community that didn't connect with your beliefs, causing you to feel ostracized. It says use this time to look inward, examining what ideas or insights come to mind. This card may also indicate a need to remove yourself from a situation to quiet your mind and contemplate your next move. Is Sarah here? If not, Christy, you are next, if you're still here. Sarah, perfect. Thank you. One more good shuffle. That was fast. You have 5 Tarot. Yeah, I understand that, Marcia. Sometimes these responsibilities are ones that we create ourselves, and we could easily pass on to other people to help us. But it's not easy to ask for help. So many of us find it difficult. We're like, oh, I'll just do it myself. Or like when my husband comes home, he'd be more than willing to help me do anything. But I would rather spend my time with him not working anymore. Like, done for the day. No more work. So I choose not to. All right, Sarah. The first card we have for you is the Star card, a major arcana. This card represents hope, light, visions. It's actually the renewal of all these feelings. Hope, light, visions. This card is a positive card. It's a yes card. It says prosperity will come from what you do best. Again, you feel inspired. You may have a strong connection to the healing. If that's the case, run with that. Go with that path. Again, more important though, you have an optimistic outlook for the future. And you have a strong connection to your spirituality as well. This is one of the most positive and strongest cards to receive in a reading. You have another major arcana, the Fool card. This card represents that you are finding a beginning at the end. So it says that you find yourself on an unexpected journey and that you should follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Ace of Wands. This card represents that you should never stop striving for what you want, my friend. What you want. This brings, this is the start of a new cycle, so congratulations on starting a new cycle. And it is the urge to move on and do something new. It could be a new neighborhood, a new career, maybe even just a new haircut. It's something different and new. You're full of pioneer spirit and it drives you forward. You must make the first move and you must believe in your vision, my friend. It may be the making of you. You have the World card as well, a major arcana. This card represents a slow but successful completion. It's a positive. It's a yes. And it says the time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. Represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, realization. You have one of the other strongest cards and most positive cards in the deck, the Temperance card. This card represents emotional and physical balance. It also represents a change in that you should go for it when the time is right, and only when the time is right, because this stage needs to be handled carefully, because it could otherwise easily spoil. You will know when the time is right. Your oracle for the day is preparation. This card just reiterates what the Temperance card said. This card speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row so that you can achieve the most beneficial outcome. I have a couple of minutes. Is Christy still here? So I'm going to go ahead and do my outro in case I have to log off really fast. But you guys, if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. The most important is I hope you have the best day ever. Don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 3 of them. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. You are welcome, Sarah. At the top of the chat is my email. I offer free in-depth card readings. That's a whole layout, 10 plus cards. If you would like one, I'll put you on the list. Send me an email. I would be happy to do a reading, a full reading. Again, they're free. Some of the membership levels offer a monthly reading, so there's that as well. All right, Christy, you have the Justice card. I'm going to go through this super fast so I don't. This card represents, it's a positive, it's a yes, and it is advisable to step back and be objective, especially when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions to solve problems, because it is in that situation, in that time, that you're only solving problems in the here and the now, and you're not thinking about the future and the repercussions it could have. A 2 of Pentacles represents a need to organize. It represents balance, dedication, flexibility, and adaptability. But more important, Christy, for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. Keep a balance. You have the King of Cups. This is a dignity card, and to maintain your composure, set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you. Now, if you have a question and it pertains to a man, this can be a man you know that agrees with you and is agreeable with you. You have a 4 of Swords. It's just an extra highlight in the points. The 4 of Swords represents rest and examination because a new life awaits. Now, this rest and examination comes after conflict or stress. And it also wants you to let go of things that serve you no purpose. If they're useless to you, get rid of them. Your oracle for the day is the Influence card, and I've wondered this many of times in my life as well. So there is a loss of control when influence is at play. The more dominant personality takes over. This card brings to your awareness the decisions you may not have made if it weren't for an outside force leading the way. A situation, whether current, from the past, or in the future, may be the result of someone's charm or talent at swaying people. When this card appears, consider taking a moment to examine if you have been swayed into making a decision you may not have made if the situation were different. So with that, Sky Blessings, hello, welcome. You're just tuning in at the end of our live stream. But we'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. New York time. So with that, my friends, I hope you guys all have the best day ever. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video.